Let's get right into this review for Tony. Alright, so Tony is directed by Matthew Johnson. The film stars Dominic Sessa playing a young and mischievous Anthony Bourdain navigating his life and messy career trajectory at that moment in time. Now I have to say, I was pretty excited from the promising previews for this film that I witnessed beforehand to check this one out at the theaters. There seemed to be a well-crafted drama with integrity to how they explore and navigate Tony's early life with the type of slice-of-life element that I enjoy in these types of dramatic storytelling. So now that I watched the film, what did I think about the cinematic package here? I thought this was a great time at the theaters. To start with the positives, I love Dominic Sessa in this film. He was fantastic in The Holdovers, and I'm glad he gets to play another character in similar vein. Absolutely goated choice to play Anthony without a doubt. I also really enjoyed the side cast here. Emilia Jones, Leo Woodall, and Antonio Banderas put in stellar performances to keep me further enticed with this story. The pacing to this entire narrative was great. We get to follow Tony on his character journey of growth, and I loved how flawed his character was. Something about witnessing the slow burn growth of Tony put a smile on my face, as it seemed we were making tremendous progress with his character in every minor milestone within each act. This is undoubtedly a well executed story with great moments of clever dialogue or character actions. There was a realistic and natural pacing to this entire experience, which made the conclusion all the more satisfying to witness. The scenic locations in Provincetown, Massachusetts were well utilized to tell this narrative. The set locations were great, and I enjoyed the entire visual and general ambiance paired with this film. There's also some great emotional depth here to certain golden segments that kept me immersed and with a smile on my face. Now as for the negatives, I found Act 3 to be one of the weakest links for this film. The story starts to simmer down towards the finish line, and I didn't find a few of the major characters backstepping in their integrity after one step forward to do much good for the story being told. And as much as I dug Tony and Nancy's growing romance in this film, there's something that felt artificial about how that all played out with how realistic everything else felt in this film. Nancy is truly goated in holding out for Tony to that extent. She might as well be a princess in those Disney stories for staying committed to somehow making it work with Tony, a deeply flawed character. Also, I wish the film somehow explored Tony's growing culinary passion by showing more scenarios in the kitchen, concocting and botching certain recipe ideas, rather than how bare bones in which this evolution was executed till the very end. My final score for Tony ends up being 8 out of 10. This was a really fun time at the theaters. I think anyone remotely interested in the trailers should definitely check this film out. There's some great performances, golden sprinkles of fantastic moments, enough heart and soul to the cinematic package that warrants a viewing at the theaters. Anyway, since we're checking this review out, I'll have more coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I shall see you on my next upload. Until then, stay safe out there, and peace.